Hi, this is the first skull that you need to ID, so you can look at the teeth. Here's the teeth from the front. Here's the teeth from the side, so you notice looks like very pointed molars, pretty big canine. The auditory bulle is right there. The nostrils right there. And here's a picture from the front, and here's the picture from the side. So that's skull number 1. Here's skull number 2. Okay, so you look at this. Here's the front. You'll look at the nostril. The other side. Do a closer look at the teeth. Oh, that's really close. A lot more molars and premolars here. Still some big canines. There's the nostril size. There's the auditory bulle. Pretty long snout. Let's see. Alright, that's skull number 2. Let's do skull number 3. Here we have a pretty small little guy. Pretty large eye sockets. There's the nostrils. Getting a closer look at the teeth. Looks like a minimal amount of molars, very pointy, nice big canine, pretty small incisors. Auditory bulle, there you go. That is skull number 3. Alright, now we will do an easier one. Skull number 4. So, pretty large incisors here. Lack of canines, pretty flat molars if you look at those. There's the nostril. Auditory bulle, it's a little hard for me to get because this is stuck together. So, pretty medium size. It's not going to be that helpful. Okay. Now we will do skull number 5. Here you go. This is relatively big skull, probably the same size as the first one. Closer look at the teeth, multiple molars and premolars, big canine, decent incisors, auditory bulle, nostril. Okay, there you go for 5. We'll do 6. This one's pretty easy. Probably should have set these all out first. Alright, so this is a real skull, so it's a little broken apart. This is the lower jaw. Check out the molars there. This is the upper jaw. Even though the front got broken off, there was no incisors or canine, so to speak, on this one. Here's the eyes, very to the side. The nose is broken off, but it wasn't a very big nose. Auditory bulle right there. One of them's broken off. Alright, that's 6. We'll do this one. This is 7. Okay, this is our largest one we have here. Pretty flat, relatively flat. Molars, incisors broken off, but they were pretty small, pretty large canines. Here's the lower jaw. Auditory bullae. Whoa. I'm not even seeing it on here. Pretty small. Nostril size, pretty large. This doesn't fit together perfectly. This is what it looks like from the front. Notice the eye placement. So that is 7. We'll do 8 right here. This is 8. This, open it up, you can see all 3 varieties of teeth. Pretty large canines. In comparison to the one we had next to it, the size, that was 7. This is 8, so much smaller. Auditory bullae in there. Nostril there. Alright, I'll just move right down the line. I'll just do one of these. I'll do the smaller one for you guys. Here you go. So relative to the one you just looked at, here you go. Looks like it has all of the teeth, but fairly pointed molars. There's its incisors and canines. Auditory bullae, not really evident here. Here's the nostril size. Alright, and the last one we'll do is this little guy. This is 10 for you. There's pretty prominent incisors, orange coloring, pretty flat molars, auditory bullae, pretty extensive, and there's the nose. And if you want to compare this one, I'm going to bring you back to the other one that looks similar to this, just so you kind of see the size comparative. I think that one was 4, comparing this one to 4, the size comparison. Okay, so I know doing it like this is kind of sucky, but that's all we got.